Hey guys, Joe with Chromark Car Audio, and today we're going to go over amplifiers and trying to find wattage and showing you mathematical equations to get your wattage out of the amplifier and seeing the efficiency of an A, B, and a D class amplifier. And when we get to the amp and trying to find true wattage, we're going to have Charles here show us how that process is done. Can you give us a little bit of insight?
Yeah, it's not super complicated. You need a couple meters. You'll need a digital multimeter that has a peak hold on it, and you'll also need a clamp meter that does AC amperage that has peak hold on it. And when we get into that, it's a couple plug-ins and clamp the amp on a speaker wire and play a test tone, and we can figure out exactly what you're doing.
Sweet. So with that being said, let's go ahead and hop into the shop. I'm going to show you how to get your wattage on a fused amplifier, and after that we're going to get right back with Charles. All right, so we got two amplifiers here, and before I continue, we are not product bashing by any means. This is simply just two amplifiers that I had here in the shop that have fuses on the side. So we're going to look at this one first. This is your Boss. The model number on this one is your CXX1602. This advertises that it is a 1600 watt amplifier. Now it's a 2-channel and it's AB. Now this one is a class D. The difference between an AB and a D is that this one is probably between 50 to 60% efficient. This one over here is going to be 80 to 90. In some cases, a well-built amplifier can be up in the higher 90s. No amplifier will ever be 100% efficient. I don't care what it is, it cannot happen. When we look at this, it says 1600 watts. Now that's advertised. Let's do some math and physics. We've got two 25 amp fuses on the side of this amplifier. We're gonna take those two and add them together. That makes 50. Now our voltage, we've got a battery up front at 12 volts. So 50 times 12. What is that? I'm sorry. Is that, let me add this up to real quick. Really gonna get me doing simple math. We've got 50 times 12 making 600 watts. That's your general wattage of this amplifier. That's not true wattage, that's a general wattage idea of what this can handle. Now with the efficiency in it, we know it's between 50 to 60. Let's give it the benefit of the doubt that it's 60% efficient. So we're gonna take 600 times 0.6, and we're gonna get this number right here, and that's your true wattage out of this amplifier. So not too terribly efficient and nowhere near 1600 watts by any means. So we know that this amp can only do about 360, 380 watts of power. This one you can find roughly about $100 online. We're gonna go over to the Memphis. Okay, this is the Memphis PR. It's the PRX 1001. So it advertises that it's 1000 watts. When we're gonna go look on the side, we've got three 40 amp fuses. That's 120 amps. 120 amps times 12, that's about 1440. But due to efficiency, let's say 85% efficient, we're looking just shy over 1000 watts of power, closer to 1300 if it's 90% efficient. So this advertises 1000, but I'm actually getting a little over 1000 to 1300 out of this amplifier. But yet this one advertises 1600 watts and it's only pushing out 360, 380. When we go to look at amplifiers, you cannot just go off of the advertised number. We do this to show you information to help you better decide which amp is going to be better for you. This one's about 3 times the price of this one here, but you're getting about 3 times the power out of it as well. So when you go to make an educated decision about an amplifier, make sure to do your due diligence and do your mathematics to figure out the true-ish power of the amplifier. So, one last thing, what do you do with an amp that doesn't have a fuse?
It's a little more complicated to figure out. Once we have the amplifier in, we're gonna use a clamp meter for AC amperage and a digital multimeter for AC voltage. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna come into the car here. We've already put our leads in. And what we've done here is put it on AC voltage, make sure you've got enough range, put it on max hold, and then you're gonna take your clamp meter and you're gonna put it on AC amperage. And once again, we're gonna go to max. Now, you've done your positive and negative for the AC voltage. Now we're gonna do the clamp on the positive wire for AC amperage. I'm gonna play a test tone here at 50 Hertz test tone, just so we get an output out of the amplifier, and that's gonna give us two things. It's gonna give us our wattage, which is voltage times amperage, and it's also gonna give us our impedance rise to let us know what actual impedance our sub is seeing, which would be voltage divided by amperage. So listen up. So here's what we got. We've got 61.7 volts and we've got 39.8 amps. Come on over here and we'll do a little math. 61.7 volts times 39.8 amps equals 2,456. That's actual power out of the amplifier. Now, to find our impedance rise, we're starting at 1 ohm. So we're gonna do the same thing. 61.7, this time we're gonna divide it by 39.8 equals, we're at 1.5 ohm as our reactive load. So if you look up your amplifier's ratings, we're using the Sound Digital 3000.1 Evo X2 is what's in here. At 1.5 ohm, it's doing 2,500 watts, which it says it does 3,000 at 1. There you go. That's a simple way to figure it out with 2 small meters. You can buy them at any hardware store, 25, 30 bucks for each of them, and just make sure they have peak hold and the clamp does AC amperage. And that gives you everything you need to know about what your amp is truly doing.
All right, well guys, thank you for tuning in, and thank you, Charles, for showing us how to get true wattage out of an amplifier if we don't have fuses, or even if we do have fuses, to make sure we're getting truly what we have.
No problem, happy to help.
So with that being said, stay up to date with us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, you know the drill. This way we can help inform you to be better installers and be a better hobbyist to understand the world of mobile electronics. Until then, you guys have a wonderful day and stay blessed. We kind of have a saying, that's 600 watts, and we obviously know that's not true. Mathematics, physics, fuses don't lie. So if you really want to see that 1600 watts come out of this amplifier, we're going to have SBL power, not SPL, SBL, struck by lightning power.